Welcome back and thanks for hanging out with us here on Midday. It's always a treat to be joined by Kelly McGowan of the MU Extension Office. Kelly, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You have brought some wonderful lilacs with you. It has just brought a newfound sense of just a lovely smell here to the studio.
Yeah, isn't it a nice breath of fresh air with all this gloomy weather that we've had to see beautiful flowers and smell these beautiful blooms?
We need it. I feel like it's been so dreary. I feel like it's been so wet over the last few weeks. But lilacs, is this something that most people can find in their yard, or they have to go plant and get? It's one of those sort of situations.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a landscape plant
Okay.
that you would need to plant in your yard, but they've been enjoyed by generations of families because they're a long-lived shrub, and you can take starts from a shrub and make new shrubs, and they're really easy to care for. You basically just plant it, and that's about it.
Does it need to be watered a fair amount, or just, the rain that we get here in Missouri will do its thing, do enough for it?
Yeah. The first year you will need to give it a little bit of water, but then once it's established, it'll do well on its own. One thing to keep in mind is that it will bloom on last year's growth, so don't get overzealous about pruning, but other than that, pretty easy.
Okay, and not only are these gorgeous to look at, but we mentioned the smell, and I've heard things over the years that these kind of bring that, almost soothing property, if you will.
Yeah, they're definitely soothing and just kind of lift your spirits up when we, need it this time of the year. So a lot of things like that as well.
Now, are these going to come back every year, or are these something that you only get to enjoy one time?
Well, it is a perennial shrub, so it can live, I've heard of incidences where it's lived 50 or more years.
Oh my gosh.
So that's another amazing thing about it.
That's awesome. If anybody wants a little more information, how can they get in contact with you, Kelly?
University of Missouri Extension, 417-874-2963. And TJ, these are for you.
Oh my gosh! Thank you guys. These are going on my mantle, or maybe by my bed, like you mentioned.
Okay, all right.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back.